Hello everybody, welcome to iExamB. Embrace the iExamB learning experience. We have arrived on part 14 of the Legal Maxim series. I hope you are finding this useful. We have discussed 13 parts, around 65 to 70 important legal maxims. Go through them again and revise all of them. Starting with the first maxim of today, innuendo. This means spoken words that are defamatory because they have a double meaning. Innuendo is used in lawsuits for defamation, libel or slander, usually to show that the party suing was the person about whom the nasty statements were made or why the comments were defamatory. An innuendo therefore is a hint, insinuation or intimation about a person or thing, especially of a denigrating or derogatory nature. In other words, innuendo is the plaintiff's explanation of a statement's defamatory meaning when that meaning is not apparent from the statement's face, but which would be understood by those reading or hearing it based on special knowledge. The next legal maxim is Intrust Republicae ut sit finis litium. This means it is in the interest of the state that there should be an end to litigation. This legal maxim underscores the importance of resolving legal disputes promptly and in the best interest of the state or society as a whole. It promotes the idea that legal matters should be concluded efficiently to maintain order and to prevent prolonged disputes. The next maxim is vox populi. This means voice of the people. In other words, the opinion or belief of the majority. Coming to the next maxim, vis major. This means act of God. This also means superior force, describing an irresistible natural occurrence that causes damage or disruption. These events are neither caused by nor preventable by humans, even when exercising the utmost skill, care, diligence, or prudence. The next legal maxim is Uberrima fide. This means utmost good faith. It is the name of a legal doctrine which governs insurance contracts. This means that all parties to an insurance contract must deal in good faith, making a full declaration of all the material facts in the insurance proposal. A failure to adhere to Uberrima fide is grounds for voiding the agreement. Since the insurance company agrees to share the risk of loss with the policyholder, it is imperative that the policyholder act in good faith by fully disclosing all information that affects the insurance company's level of risk. The next maxim is respondeat superior. This means let the principal answer. Respondeat superior refers to a legal doctrine generally used in tort law. Under the doctrine of respondeat superior, the employer or a principal could be held vicariously liable for an unlawful or unjust act of an employee or an agent. For the employer or the principal to be vicariously liable under respondeat superior, the employer or the agent must commit the wrongful act while working in the scope of employment or agency. For example, if a pizza delivery man hits a pedestrian while delivering pizza, the principle of respondeat superior may be invoked. However, if the pizza delivery man hits a pedestrian with the delivery vehicle while driving to his girlfriend's home, then the victim in this unfortunate collision probably may not invoke the respondeat superior. If the respondeat superior principle is invoked, then the plaintiff may find both the employer and the employee in question liable for damages. The court typically invokes the joint and several liability doctrine to calculate the damages. So these were all the legal maxims in part 14. I hope you are enjoying the series. You are learning a lot from this series. If you have any queries, any suggestions, you can write them down in the comment below. You can also reach out to us on this number to resolve any of your doubts. That's all for now. Enroll with iExamB and make your preparation 50% faster. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned.